What's going on, you guys? It's Alex. In today's video, I want to show you how to set up your Facebook ads for your Christmas light installation service or business. So I know a lot of you guys in roofing and gutter installation, even in pressure washing or a lot of those home services, you guys are busy coming out of the fall into the winter season. So Christmas light installation is a great way to stay busy, make a little bit of extra money in the least busy time of the year. And Facebook ads are a fantastic way to get leads regularly for this service. Google Ads also works as well, so check out my video about that. But Facebook ads will get your ad in front of a lot of people, get you a lot of calls, get you a lot of messages, and let you get a lot of leads for Christmas light installation as a service. By the way, if you need help with setting up Facebook ads, if you have any questions about your current campaign or strategy, or if you just want me to set everything up for you so you can just deal with the leads, click the link down below, book a call with me. Happy to take a look at your campaign, happy to answer any questions you might have, happy to set up your Facebook ads for Christmas light installation as a service, and of course, see if there is any opportunity to work together to get you more leads. With that out of the way, let me just jump right into showing you guys how to set this up and how you can start getting leads for Christmas light installation. So first things first, go to facebook.com. On the left, you have to start with creating a Facebook business page. So just scroll down to pages, click on page. Let me just move this out of the way. Click on create a new profile or page. And then this will give you two options here. Select public page, click on next, click on get started. And then this is where you can just create the page for your business. Add your business name here. I like to go with business name and then add this, something like Phoenix Christmas Lights Installation. Category is going to be home improvements. Category doesn't really matter that much. It's just going to help Facebook on the back end with their machine learning. And for bio, add 2 to 3 sentences and then include the keyword Christmas lights installation plus location. Right? Just helps with relevance and just makes things a lot easier for you on the back end. So the next thing you're going to need to do is set up a business manager account. For that, just go to business.facebook.com. It'll bring you here. Click on create an account, add your business name, add your name, add your business email. Follow through the prompts and process to get this verified so that you can start running Facebook ads. And once that is done, you can move on to the next step. Again, if you have any trouble with this, you can just ask me, drop a comment below, or even book a call or email me. Happy to walk you through the process here. So the next thing you want to do is just get everything connected. So once you are logged in, just go to business.facebook.com/settings. And again, let me move this out of the way. Now the two things you want to do here are connect to the page and then also set up your ad account. So to connect the page, click on pages under accounts here, click on add a page, and then you can just add the URL from the page that you created, right? Or the page name. URL will be easier. Paste that here, click on add page. It will give you some prompts, follow through, and then it will be connected. And then the final step is to create an ad account. And to do that, click on add accounts, click on add, and then just click on create a new ad account. Follow through the prompts until you're done. And then at that point, you'll be ready to go. Once you're done, you're gonna wanna go to adsmanager.facebook.com. It will bring you to this page, and this is where all the magic happens. So from here, this is where you build out your campaigns, your ad sets, your ads for your Christmas light installation Facebook ads. It does look a little bit complicated. It is a little bit more information and structured a little bit differently than the Google Ads backend, but I will just walk you through this and show you how to get everything set up. So to get started, you need to start a new campaign. Click on create. And this is where we just start building up the campaign. And so obviously for the purpose of Christmas light installation, we just want leads, right? It even says good for instant forms, messenger, conversions, calls. Click on leads, click on continue. Now, if you're in an absolute rush, if you have no idea what you're doing, and you just want to get something super basic set up, while I don't recommend it, you can just go with Facebook's own recommended settings. But for the purpose of this video, what I would do for clients and what you should do is select a manual leads campaign, because like it says, it does give you finer control over all the settings. And like with Google Ads, you want what's best for you, and you don't want what Facebook suggests is best for Facebook, right? Just click on continue. Now, this is where we start to set up the campaign. Here, you just add your business name, right? Whatever your business name, plus location, plus Christmas lights installation, right? That's fine. You can click on create a template if you want, but it's easier just to walk through it. This doesn't apply to us because we are not running ads in a special ad category. As you can see here, our campaign objective is leads, and we are in an auction buying type. Now for Advantage Campaign Plus or Advantage Campaign Budget, you don't need to select this. Basically, if you do select it, it will distribute your budget across all of the ad sets. But without selecting it, you just keep the budget confined to within a single ad set. This does give you a little bit more control if you are looking to target way more locations and a number of different services. You will turn that on. It might turn on depending on the settings that you do choose further on into the setup. But for the purpose of this video and what I would normally do in Christmas light installation is just leave that turned off. And again, A/B testing. You can set this up. I would set this up personally for a client or for myself, but for you guys, if you're just doing it on your own, it's probably just easier to just have it not set up. Just more straightforward. And then from here, just click on next. Now this brings us to the ad set settings. And again, since we're doing Christmas light installation, you can just do Christmas lights installation, right? The naming here for Christmas lights, because it is such a specific service, doesn't really matter. You can split test it again, personally, like with holiday lights or Christmas light hanging, but just to help the algorithm, I just like to go with Christmas light installation. Now the conversion location, what we want for this, and again, this is where you're gonna have to add the page that you did build, right? But the purpose, when it comes to conversion location, what you want is instant forms. You can go with Messenger. It doesn't work that well just because you can pre-qualify leads with instant forms, and it's just going to be the easiest way to actually get somebody to fill out a form and for you to call them back, right? If you send them to your website, if you send them to Messenger or WhatsApp or Instagram or even calls, there's a bit of a disconnect there. A lot of those leads won't be as high quality as they could be with instant forms, and I'll show you a good qualifier on instant forms. But instant forms are going to be the best way. It's just going to give you the information so that you can reach out. And again, like with roofing, with anything, you want to reach out to them as quickly as you can. So again, for instant forms, it's going to be the best way to get the most qualified leads as quickly as possible. Make sure to add your Facebook page, like I said. For performance goal, right, the options here are maximize number of leads and maximize number of conversion leads. If you are in a low population area, say under 100,000 people, I would go with maximize number of leads. And again, if you're above 100K, I would go with maximize number of conversion leads. Like it says, they'll show your ads to people most likely to convert, and they'll just try to show your ads most likely people likely to share their contact information with you. It's like, kind of tire kickers versus people that are way more likely to commit to your service. So again, depending on your location, depending on the competition is going to determine which of these you choose. I'll just leave it as maximize number of leads for now, but that'll just depend on those two setting options, like I said. And again, cost per result goal. There's no reason to add this now. You'll want more data for that. And again, there are some more options here that don't really apply to you. Dynamic creative you can leave off. It will turn on depending on some of the settings that you choose on how you structure the ads. But for now, it is better to leave off. But again, I would personally turn it on depending on the budget, depending on the area, depending on a number of things. It really just depends. But for you guys to move forward, I recommend turning it. Just recommend leaving it off. Now, this is where you're going to be setting the budget and schedule. For Christmas lights, you have maybe another month. But the good thing about this is that you can just set it to stop, about the first week of December, about when people stop looking for Christmas light installation as a service. And the daily budget is, just like with Google, you just set a daily budget. $20 is going to be okay for Christmas light installation. Not a bad start. Anything under that, it's worth trying at the end of the day. It's worth trying. But obviously with Facebook, the more you spend, the sooner you'll get data, the more leads you'll get, the more streamlined and dialed in your campaign will become. And what's cool about this is you can increase your budget during special times, which again, with Christmas lights, you want to ramp up towards the end of November there. So again, make sure that you go through this and fill this out. You can base that on historic data that you have from Google Ads, or if you ran Facebook ads last year, for example. And yeah, moving forward, now we have our audience controls. This is kind of where you set up the targeting for your Facebook ads. Like I said, for this video, we are going to go with Phoenix. So let's just remove this. And you can drop a pin, for example, or easiest way is to just click on Phoenix. I'm not sure why it would show Maryland as the first option, right? But Phoenix, Arizona, right? It does have it as a radius here, and this is quite a big radius. You can change the radius here. 10 miles is probably going to be plenty. As you can see now, we're targeting other areas like probably Chandler. No, Chandler's down there, but we've got Scottsdale included. Glendale, which is fine. This is a really good idea. And you can add locations in bulk, but this is just going to be the best way to target your location. You can choose this as well, but it's not going to be necessary for a very specific service like this. And again, Facebook will give you some recommendations here, right? We don't really want to be adding too many things, but for the purpose of this video, this is going to be plenty. Now, scrolling down, minimum age. For Christmas light installation, 18-year-olds are not going to be spending money on Christmas light installations typically. I don't know why I can't. Yeah. In any case, you would just go with 25. And then for existing audience, if you do want to add a custom audience there, you can. And now scrolling to Advantage Plus, you can add audience suggestions here, right? This is where we change the age. So for example, for this, I would just go with 35 plus. All genders is fine. And then for detailed targeting, for Christmas light installation, the best thing you can do is just target the top 50% of earners. And you can see here, household income, top 25 to 50% of zip codes in that area. And that's going to be plenty. You can see here that Facebook does have some estimated daily results here. Don't listen to this. It will vary drastically. But this is a good place to start. And then you can see here we have placements and then just some more options here if you did want to go through that. But typically this is going to be fine. Now, if you click on next, this is now where we're going to structure our ad. And the ad name doesn't matter. This is a way to keep track of it. You can name it ad 1. Or if you are structuring the ad in a way where they are going to be differentiated based on the image you're using, the copy you're using, anything like that, that's where you can change the different names. And you can just decide if you want to see an ad preview or not. But since we don't have a Facebook ad page or Instagram account set up, make sure you do add an Instagram account as well, just because it will show ads on Instagram, which is fantastic for Christmas light installation. The ads they make here are pretty good. They're going to get people to actually fill out the form and get in touch with you just through Instagram along with Facebook. Now, for our ad setup, a single image or video is the best structure for Christmas light installation ads. Now moving down into, I have to have a Facebook page, so just one moment. Okay, we're back. So, name your ad. I think we had ad 1. And now this is where we're going to start, like I said, building out the ad. Make sure you add your Facebook page. And again, I do recommend adding an Instagram account as well, like I said. And now Facebook is going to start showing you a preview of your ad. When you do go through your ad setup, click Create Ad. For Christmas lights, again, you might want to split test this. Of course, testing everything is going to make the most sense in any Facebook setting, in any meta setting. But for Facebook ads, for Christmas light installation, a single image or video ad is going to work the best. If you have videos, even better. Definitely create a different ad or ad set for that. For the ad creative, this is now where we're going to start adding our media. And you can just go through and decide where you actually want your ads to show. Again, for Facebook, for Meta, make sure you leave as many of them open as you can. And also make sure, like I said, you get an Instagram account so that you can get messages coming from Instagram. Now, this is where we're going to start adding or building out our ad. We don't want sign up. You want get quote, because people are going to be looking for a quote for your services. And now, primary text. We'll start with headlines. Headlines, you can just add a few headlines here, right? And just like Google, Christmas lights installation in Phoenix. Keep getting an error here, but that's fine, right? You can have an option to use other ads, and sometimes Facebook will give you an option for some of their AI options, right? Christmas installation Phoenix. You don't get up on a ladder this holiday season. So I'll just go through, I'll add some headlines, I'll add some descriptions as well as some primary text, and I will just jump right back in. So for the description here, you can see that Facebook does have some options here, right? You can just choose one and add it as a description, right? But I like to build my own. Make sure you also use emojis, for example, right? So I will just build one and show you guys. Okay, I've gone ahead and added some options here. So you can see here, right, we've got an option with emojis, really great looking ad. We have a non-emoji option here with some pricing and just a really simple, straightforward primary text. And for headlines, right, we got one with emojis, two without. Again, you'll see which perform better, and then you can just scale from there the winning ads. Again, you can add as many as you want. I don't like to go all in just because it will take a little bit longer of time to find the best performing ones. Description, it's not something you really need to add. It is just more for if you are planning on linking to your site to get people clicking through to the site, and Facebook will decide when or when not to show that. Now, the next step here is to actually add the media for our ads. So for that, you just click on edit media, and now you do have some options here. We should have some media on the account, and we do. If not, you can just drag and drop whichever media you want. And so for example, you can select one, click on next, and now it'll show you just a little bit of a preview of what the ad would look like. So this one, for example, is fantastic for this in-stream ad, right? Square. You can see that this one is not great for this because it does have too much white space. I would just go ahead and click replace and then choose one that is maybe structured a bit differently. For example, this one, and you can just select recommended here, and you can crop it in a way that looks a little bit better, right? Like this. That actually looks fantastic, right? That looks amazing, this looks amazing. And again, this one is not fantastic. So I would just go ahead and replace and find one maybe like this image here. Click on recommended if you can, and crop to make sure that the right imagery, the right image part of the image is showing. And already, guys, these ads look amazing. If I was looking for Christmas lights and I was scrolling through Instagram or Facebook, I would definitely be picking these. I would stop and look at these already. Click on next. Now, Facebook does give you an option here to optimize your ad with the Advantage Plus creative enhancements. You can select all optimizations. I don't like to include too many. What's cool with some of them, like with music, for example, what you can do is go through and actually choose a Christmas song, right? So you can choose Holiday Bells, right? But again, you might have to log into Instagram and get that set up, right? But you can choose Holiday Bells, right? You can choose Christmas song. Some of the visual touch-ups do look amazing, right? Overlays can work. Again, test this and then just click on done. And now you can see here that we have some already amazing looking ads, right? And you can preview the ads here, right? Now we just have a quick look of what all the ads look like on Instagram, on Facebook. And so far, right off the bat, these ads do look pretty good if I say so myself, right? If I was scrolling and needed lights, I would stop and click one of these for more information or to get a quote, right? Again, super quick. You will probably want to spend a lot more time than I did on the descriptions, on the headlines and everything like that, but that's not a bad for just to show you guys this video. Now, destination or under destination for your instant form, you do need to create a form. Give a form name, right? Just lights installation form. And you can see the type here, right? More volume is quick to submit on mobile, which we do want. And then so from here, you just click on next. Headline, right? The headline would just be like, get a Christmas lights quote today. Right, you don't have to, right? Fill out the form and we'll get back to you about your Christmas lights installation, right? Perfect. Click on next. Now, this is really important, right? So the default is email and full name. The problem with this is that if you just ask for the email, it's going to be very difficult to reach these people by email. It's going to be it's a lot more likely that they're not going to respond, that it goes to spam, they don't see it, they don't get notified for it, or that they just don't reply. And the problem with just filling out email and full name is that you'll get more leads, but less qualified leads. So the question that you could ask, what you would ask for is just the phone number, right? And you would make sure that that is required. And then you would I would structure it with name, phone number, email. Email, you can make optional, right? People are way less likely to include their phone number. This means that if they are going to include it, they're a lot more serious in actually getting in touch with you and asking for more information, right? And again, fill out the information below and we'll be in touch about getting Christmas lights installed on your home. Now, obviously full name, phone number, not optional, and then email, optional, is all the information you need. From there, you will be able to reach out to them right away, call them right away. Make sure you do call them right away. If you're waiting too long, they will just go to one of your competitors. You can call them right away, get the information you need, and set up an interview, not an interview, set up a schedule a service to get Christmas lights installed on their home, right? Now click on next. So you will need to add a privacy policy here. What you can do is just go ahead and go to Google and just Google Facebook ads privacy policy generator, and I will just show you guys what that looks like. So if you just go to Google and Facebook ads privacy policy generator, I'll just show you guys really quickly. You can see here's a great one, right? You just add your company name, right? Company name, email at email.com. Click on generate. This will give you a link to then add back to your ads. Let it generate, copy the URL link, right? It's been copied. Now you just go back, you add the link here, right? And you don't need to add any link text because it does show up here. As you can see, your business name and everything like that. Once you're done, you click on next, and then you are set, right? Now your ad will run. All you have to do is click on publish, and then you will be able to start running the ad depending on your budget. And that's really about it, you guys. Facebook ads are a fantastic way to get leads regularly for Christmas light installation. As you can see, these ads do look incredible. These are really great looking ads, and this will work to get you leads coming in probably every single day within a week or two, depending on how early you start or how late you start. Leads should be coming in within 1 or 2 days, or at least you should be getting clicks. And again, if you are structuring in a way that you are requiring a phone number, you will get less leads, but you'll get significantly more qualified leads coming to your business for Christmas light installation. If you did make it this far, I hope this video was super helpful for you guys. If you do need help with your Facebook ads, whether you're setting it up, if you have any questions about performance, strategy, copy, anything like that, click the link down below, book a call with me. Happy to take a look at your campaign, answer any questions you might have, and of course, see if there is any opportunity to work together to get you more Christmas light installation leads. As always, you guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.